Hi there. In this video demonstration, I'm going to showcase you how and when to use Logger. Now Logger, which is an action, a simple action available in your add an action simple action step, which you can search for like so, is a very simple but a very useful functionality which allows you to transform your data coming from multiple applications in the way or shape you like. Assume this as a simple logging utility or as a transformer of data. Now, to give you an example, which is fairly concrete, I have here a simple bot created in WhatsApp, which is going to ask me for two numbers, the first number LHS, the next number RHS, and it's going to basically showcase the answer saying that your answer is, and I want to show a summation like number 1 plus number 2 combined and showcase the answer. So if somebody says 10 plus 2, then I want to combine 10 plus 2, which would be 12, and give the answer over here. Now Logger is a great utility to do that, right? A logger allows you to use data from all kinds of steps like any other action would, but it is sort of built for that purpose so that you can transform that data in a way or shape you like. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the output of step number 1 and take the output of step number 2 and add them together, right? So I've got the answer of step number 1 and I'm going to say plus answer of step number 2 in here, and I'm going to turn on the formula mode. Now if you don't turn on the formula mode, this arithmetic operation will not be performed and hence you will not get the outcome. And I'm going to name this step, you can name it whatever you like. I'm going to say add two numbers. Now that my step is ready, I'm going to drag and drop this above the step number 3, making this the step number 3, purely because I want to use it in the step number 4. So I'll be able to see it in my app data tree on the right hand side and click on the logged message. And that's it. However, the outcome of this is not going to be as you expected. So let me just show you what's going to happen right now. I'm going to send a hi. It's going to ask me for an LHS. I'm going to enter 10 like I said before. And it's going to ask me for an RHS. I'm going to enter 2. Now what's going to happen is you're going to get 102. Why has this happened? Is because it has combined the 10 and the 2 as a string together. Now this can happen when you're not dealing with numbers. Now WhatsApp, for example, which I have over here, always gives you a text. There is no such thing as giving a number to you back. So let's go back to the journey and transform this data even more. Now since you are using a formula mode, it has the capacity to do any JavaScript operation that you like, which is allowed by this system. So if I want to convert this text into an integer, I can just use something called as parse int. It's a camel case, don't write it in lowercase. So parse int, it will sort of parse this text into an integer, and similarly I would have to do it for the answer number 2. Now let me start this and let me run through this journey once again. Let me send a hi. Let me enter the number 10 and let me enter the number 2 when they ask me for it. And now I should get an answer of 12. So this is the main purpose of the logger. And if you see your history, you'll see how it took this and generated an output of 12. A logger is really useful for things just like these, to transform data coming from multiple steps into a single one. So I hope you found this demonstration useful. There is loads that you can do with Logger with the whitelisted functions of JavaScript. You can add numbers, divide, you can combine strings, you can declare variables, you can append things together. Pretty much the sky is the limit when it comes to Logger and the JavaScript functionality. So experiment with it to sort of accomplish your goals with the Quickwork Journey Builder. Thank you very much.